Hello there, welcome to Profneel. It's a Guru Purnima week and Guru Purnima Dakshina to a fine teacher. Opinion or views. Last week we celebrated Guru Purnima and I recalled a Guru, a fine teacher, and I don't think it will be any better in my life. One of those finest teachers in my life. When I was doing my hotel management program at Institute of Hotel Management in 1983 as a first year student. And late Mrs Asha Varma was an English communication teacher. And one telling remark of her made a difference in my life, so much so that it changed my entire thinking process to life in itself. It changed my attitude to life. So my favorite teachers, English being one of my favorite subjects, besides that, her sessions were always interactive, never a monologue. And she had a nice wicked sense of humor at times, a nice wit. She never hit anybody below the belt, but she had a wonderful sense of humor. She kept the class engaged, so she was one of my role model teachers. And I did model my teaching a little bit on her. I tried to when I became a teacher. An Oxford University graduate, no less, with a rich experience, teaching experience in the US and in Canada. And she used to also teach at the IIM Ahmedabad, being an adjunct faculty. So that's the caliber I'm talking about. Such a teacher comes very rarely in our lives. So that that post-lunch session, which changed my life thinking with that one telling remark of hers. She asked for our views on a particular subject. It was a sort of discussion or debate. So she was short in height but very tall in stature. So here I got up, put up my hand and I got up. She said, "Yes, Neelkantan." I said, "Ma'am, I'm 6 feet tall." So when I stood up, I was looking down at her literally, physically only. And she said, "Yes." So I said, "Ma'am, in my opinion," she immediately put a hand, a palm, and said, and stopped me there saying, "Neelkantan, at your age, 18, you have an opinion? At 40 plus, I have views." And then the fine teacher that she went on to explain the difference between them. I was lost. I didn't know what had happened. But her tone was very harsh. And she said, "Neil, at age 18, you have an opinion?" I mean, it was literally like furious tone, a very furious tone. It cut me into pieces. And the fine teacher that she went on to explain. She says, "Neil, it's always nice to have views because views means you are malleable to changing your views with learning. And with views, you're open to learning and you're always on a quest to find out the truth about that particular subject. With opinion, you stop there. You become judgemental." And then immediately my mind flashed that beautiful biblical quote, "Judge not, for ye be judged." Now, from that moment onwards, the term opinion was erased from my brain, my lexicon, my memory, everywhere. It was only views. With views, I went on a quest to keep learning, And if I met somebody who was more knowledgeable than me, I would incorporate his views on the subject and change my views I had earlier. If I was opinionated, I would have had an argument. With views, you have a debate where you exchange views and you can agree to differ or disagree, whichever you like. But you still remain friends. Most important. An argument is a shouting match. But with views, you leave the day with respect and dignity. Thank you, late Mrs Asha Varma. I know you're not physically present on this earth now, but somewhere your spirit is near me and hearing this and watching me, and I know you're smiling on me. Thank you so much, late Mrs Asha Varma. Embrace the twist to enjoy the turn.